been part of a number of Bergman films, so I certainly don't mind that.
You said somewhere that in Sweden there are so few actors. Is there this frenzy for the stardom syndrome that we have in America?
No, I don't think really we are. We don't have stars say, in the American way, because we just cannot afford to have stars. Everybody has to be able to do almost everything within reach of his or her age and features. I started out as a very, very old man. I played 90 years old in the theater for quite a while. Then slowly I become younger and younger until it turned.
You were recently on Broadway in a
Yes.
play that closed rather abruptly.
Yes.
Much tougher game.
Oh, yes, much tougher in every way. But at the same time, you know, it's good and it's bad. Both systems are good and bad. I think that it's wonderful to work in a theater where you are allowed to take risks, say, artistic risks. Play maybe very sophisticated plays where you cannot expect a huge audience. And you can even do it with quite an elaborate production. That you can do in Sweden. On the other hand, because you don't take a risk doing these things, the enthusiasm or the dedication really is not as strong, say, in general, as it has to be here, because here you gamble everything if you want to do something. And that is, I think, a great inspiration. It's a challenge in a different way. I enjoy it here.
There is a certain melancholy that we relate to Swedes. Do you think that's accurate? I can't imagine a Swedish comedy.
Well, there are such things. There is such a thing as Swedish comedy, although you haven't seen it. But I don't know. I cannot explain the Swedish national character. It's probably very much depending on the climate up there, and probably even more on the light, or the darkness, rather.
You know, there's a cliche in the gossip column interviewing world of somebody saying, well, what are you really like? If you forgive me, I can't imagine you sitting at the bar drinking with the boys after the play. It's very controlled.
Well, what am I really? No, I don't think I do that. I think you're right. But it happens. But it's not what I would do regularly.
We've seen you in those films where you're so always austere.
Yes.
Distant.
Yes.
Totally controlled.
Yes.
Where does the actor begin and... You see what I'm trying to get at?
Yes, I see. I don't know, really. Of course, you have to use your own experiences. But it is probably also very much a matter of... I have appeared in Bergman films, or rather, I'm known in this country as a, quote, Bergman actor. I have appeared in The Greatest Story Ever Told. I am a foreigner. All this adds up to somebody who is probably very intellectual, very austere, Swedish, very Bergmanish, very religious, maybe very fanatic. What else? Because I have not had an opportunity to show any form of, say, good humor, I probably cannot laugh. All this I can. I just haven't gotten the opportunity to show it here yet. I hope I will.
Do you see your life in two parts? So you see yourself as a professional actor and then as you're married, you have 2 children, is that right?
Yes.
I mean, do you see, kind of, you go to work and you do your work and you come home? And I get that sense that you don't live and breathe acting.